Hello, welcome to Speedpaint Sunday. I think I'm live now on both Twitch and YouTube. I think we're okay. Um, None of that weird forgetting to start stream stuff today, right? Stream is going to work. Hello, Rybread. Welcome to the stream. So today we've got some nice Fontanian underwater ruins. I feel like I haven't done a fontaine in a while, so let's try this one out. We've also got some crazy perspective going, and oh, okay. Pen is working. I was nervous for a second. How are you today? I'm doing good. Just kind of doing my usual stuff. Made some tacos earlier today. Um, I am having some computer issues though, so I think um after this stream I might have to factory reset my laptop because it is having problems. The problems should not affect stream though. It's okay. But it is very unfortunate. I've been like trying to back everything up. This is some crazy, crazy perspective. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck anything is supposed to go here. We can try to line it up like vertically. Corner would be like, yeah, no, I think I got that pretty reasonably. This is about vertically. It's a little bit under halfway. I think mine is maybe a little bit too low. I think it's actually not bad though. Like that. So, something like that. Hmm. No, not quite. More like that. Oh boy. Whew. It's gonna be a tough one, guys. Like that? Maybe? Oh boy. I feel like this corner is not right. If I tried drawing that, I think I would quite literally die. It's a tough one. My cat keeps sitting on my screen and begging for attention. That's what cats do. If pats aren't enough, maybe she wants treats. Oh gosh. Is this like the angle of this is not quite right? More like that. Yeah, it's like my phone personally offended her and always bites it. Oh no, that's not good. Phones are not food. Mine will sometimes try to chew on the corner of my laptop. Uh, this is not in the right place. No, they're not food. I know, right? What a shocker. I feel like this entire thing needs to be moved over. Like that. I probably shouldn't spend too much time on this because like the exact positioning of things is not my biggest concern, honestly. It's okay if it's not perfect. Whoa, hey. That's not the thing that I was trying to do. That is entirely the wrong tool. That's looking somewhat better. Anyway, that's enough for that, I think. Gosh, there's so much going on here. These I feel like honestly I don't even have to really put in the sketch. I can just kind of wing it after the fact. Although putting this placement might actually help me place other things if I can see where things are in relation to the various plants. Because here I can see that this plant is too close to the edge of this thing, for instance. So I think maybe I just need to move the entire thing this way a little bit, right? Maybe. Maybe. Let's also try to put in these like rocks here. That might also help. There's like stuff going on there. It's so hard to see what the heck is going on the side there. I'm dying, I'm tired and maybe sick. And then YouTube is like, hey, Italian Trivia is going live. And then I get a burst of energy and turn into a rabid dog and type all this weird shit. Well, I'm glad you're having a fun time. So this seems to basically be like, this is, gosh, you can't see my cursor. But yeah, there's like this kind of arch that goes into this vertical column, and this is like a wall that we just see kind of from the side. Oh boy. More crazy perspective shit. This is like the top of the wall basically. And then it's hard to see what the heck is going on over there, but there's like this wall is like built into the side of the rock, it looks like. Oh man, maybe I need to increase the brightness of my screen now. My screen is at 100% brightness, but yeah, it's so hard to make out any kind of details in here. So you know what? I'm probably just gonna ignore them. But yeah, there's like, this is like a vertical surface, essentially, that we're just seeing from the top. Hello, Teddy! Welcome to the stream! What you drawing? I'm drawing some underwater ruins in Fontaine. Oh my god, Rybird, what the heck is going on? Is Rango the raccoon a cat toy? My cat ripped his ear off and tore off his glasses. Oh no. Okay, the main thing I really need to get in is this central bit here. Gosh. This perspective is gonna be the death of me. Rango the raccoon is my son. Uh-oh. Well, that's even worse then. R.I.P. Rango. I feel like I'm trying to figure out the respective distance between these two objects here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So just looking at kind of the negative space between them, it's like, should the edge be like here? And then this side is like right. I can just put another layer above this so I can just sketch on it. So we have this that's like kind of right under here. I think this needs to actually stick out a little bit more maybe. And then this goes under it like that. Is that right? Roman water system. Hello, Feather Dust. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you recognize the Genshin locations, but yeah, this is an underwater area in Fontaine. I think that's pretty much close enough. It's really hard to see any of the details back there. There's some arches and stuff happening. Again, I don't need to get in all the details. I just need kind of I need the proportions to be correct. I can't even tell what the heck this fades into. Is this good enough for a start? And I don't know what the heck this is here. There's something going on, but I can't tell what the heck that is. I think I'm going to stop the sketch here and start going in with the color. I've never succumbed to gotcha, so I don't recognize it. That's entirely fair. All right, let's see. So this one, I think there are definitely some distinct layers to it. So I think this foreground arch thing can go on its own layer. I think the green plants can go on their own layer. I think the background can more or less be a single layer thing. So let's try that. I think for this one, I actually want to start with this bright color so that otherwise, if I like start trying to layer that on top of other things, it's gonna get lost. So let's start with that. Something like this. Really looks like Roman remains here. Yeah. So I don't remember what these ruins are specifically from, but this Fontaine had like a previous ancient civilization called Remuria that's obviously very Roman or Greco-Roman kind of inspired. So it's fun stuff. So I'm just going to start with some of this in here and just some of these bright parts. Maybe even a little bit over here too. So although this light, I can probably put on top later. So I don't know if I want to do that right now. But yeah, for now, like this stuff is also pretty bright. Okay, well, we'll start with that. And then I'm gonna get Genshin so I can figure out the speed paints. Let's see. Okay, well, let's just do that, and then let's put in the dark parts. No. That's a start. Okay, we can start with that. And actually, let's maybe also put in some of my previous lighter color over in here a little bit. Just get like a bunch of different colors in here. Hmm. That. And then over here, I think I want to put in something a little bit more like saturated, maybe something like this. Sure, that'll do. And then over in this corner, this is going to be super dark. So let's take the previous color back and then just make it That's probably not dark enough. Yeah, it's definitely not dark enough. It's actually so pretty already, though. I'm drooling, I'm munching. Thank you so much. I'm happy you're having a good time with it. Okay, so that's definitely going to need to get even darker. You know what? Let's just go for it. Put in some dark colors and stuff over here. And maybe let's go with a kind of lighter brush and put some of it. That's too... It's so hard to like keep the saturation up when... Uh-oh. Pen? Pen? No, please come back. Pen, don't do this to me. I was gonna say it's hard to keep the saturation up when you go really dark. Oh no. Welp. We have a pen mutiny. Again. Praying to the pen gods. Yeah, we might have to. Hey, radio! Speed painting, yeah. Well, we were until just a second ago when my pen decided to stop working again. Uh, It's you! You cursed it! Oops! I think dropping the pen is gonna help for sure. Oh, there we go. It did help! Look at me! We all know that the way to fix things is by whacking them, right? Uh, yeah, I think this entire area is gonna need to go darker. That's how I usually fix everything, yeah. If it works, it works. Yeah, I think we just need everything darker. I don't fix them, I just eat them. Yeah, that's the rye bread way, I guess. Okay, and some of the darker bits in here. This dark color trying to blend into that light color ends up being so muddy. I think maybe I need a less dark color to not muddy it up as much. That's like not dark enough though, if I do that. I think what I need to do is go for, yeah, just change the hue. And then it's not the right hue though. God damn it. Hmm. Now everything's too like blue and not teal enough. Very, very unfortunate. Solid progress for 17 minutes. Now let's get lost in tiny details for about half an hour and panic afterwards. Yep, that's how these go, isn't it? This is not the right color. I don't like this. Is this a better color? Except this area is actually going to have to be lighter than that. There we go. Is that a good color for that? Maybe. Except for in there, it's going to have to be then darker. There's a lot of similar looking colors going on around here. Oh boy. I already have too many similar looking colors. How the heck am I going to tell any of these apart? Okay, that's maybe all right. Let's see. Now what? I feel like that's actually, that goes too high. Mm, Now this doesn't look quite right because I feel like the this should be moved over more this way, maybe. Wait, what's going on in there? Uh, hmm. All right. This is something like this, and then Italian, do you want a gift? In theory, probably, but that somehow that phrasing concerns me. No, no, I only have good intentions. Okay. What's the gift? You have me intrigued. Um, hmm. Do you want an alligator head? Like a real one? I was not expecting that. Neither was I. Oh boy, real alligator head. That's new. Um, Maybe not. More variety. Oh boy. Hmm. Ripped up butterfly? No. That sounds really sad. That's even worse than the alligator head. It's fake. Still. That's a little bit depressing. Okay. There's just so much going on in this one. I don't know what the heck I'm doing to it. Lava lamp that's on the brink of death. Uh-oh. Oops. What did I do? I clicked something. I don't know what I clicked. "3D printed monument value room." That's the like puzzle game with the weird landscapes, right? I was interested in looking into that at some point. Very good. Yeah, it sounds interesting. It looks very cool. What's going on in that room? I don't know if you want to know, Radio. I don't know if I want to know. Maybe we're not ready for the truth. Oh, third monument value? Yeah, I remember that was announced recently, right? Hiding from the police in here. Uh-oh. That's not the color I want. This one, maybe? That's kind of closer to what I want, I think. Um, I think I'm slowly, sort of, kind of starting to get there. A little bit, maybe. Oh my gosh. This looks really messy right now, but we still have time to fix it. Although we're at like half time. Oh boy. Um, let's start putting in some of the other layers. You want my pillow that helps for back pain that I never use? I mean, that does sound lovely, but if you're sure you don't need it, because that also sounds like a pretty useful thing to have. Okay, let's see. Let's start getting this thing in and all of these rocks and stuff. Um, okay, which blue do we need for this? I have too many blues. I don't know what to do with any of them. There's too many. Yeah, let's start with that one. Although I think it's a little bit too dark for some of this, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll fix it up as we go. Okay, maybe not there. That definitely needs to be lighter. For that one, let's maybe start with this blue. Not quite right, but it's a start. You have a decapitated alligator? Wait, the decapitated alligator is eating it? Oh boy. Um, okay, hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Mm, Oops. This may be like a little bit too saturated for what I want, but it's not terrible. Go drink water. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, y'all should stay hydrated. It is important. I feel like this is too light now. Oops. It is so hard to do straight lines like this. Okay. I think that's getting better though. Let's maybe try to put in some of these more detail lines. Just a little bit. Oops. Um, the police almost found you. Uh-oh. Oh boy. It's like some kind of shouting happening outside my window. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they're looking for me too. My pet rock almost gave me away. The pet rock is a traitor. I feel like that's too short. What am I doing? This column thing needs to be bigger. And also it's like at the wrong angle, but that's not a huge deal, I don't think. Yeah, but look, isn't it so much better now? I think that helped a lot. What am I doing? Okay. Um, Let's give that some blending. All right. Do you want some tea with 8 buckets of honey that I made? Sure. Sounds delicious. Probably very sweet, but you know, I don't mind. I don't like that heh. Did I just fall into your trap? Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I need to actually focus. No, I don't like that. Sort of like that. Okay, what am I doing? Oh boy, there's so much to do in here, and I don't know how to do it. So many details that I'm still missing. I want to put in more stuff here. Like, there's definitely some more green in there that I want to get in. Yeah, 24 minutes left. 23 even. Um, greener? Just start by just kind of putting some greens in. And also a little bit, maybe just with the transparent brush, over in here. Just kind of blend that in. Get some of those greens. This also definitely has some greens. That should be on the upper layer. Let's put, do we want to start with this color? We start with a lighter bluish color. What flavor of scorpion do you like? I can't say I've ever tried scorpion in any flavor. Uh, hmm. Hey, don't do that. Sure about flavor, but I like brass scorpion and acrylic paint for miniatures. Do you do miniature painting, Radio? All right, where's my darker? Not that one. This one. It's so hard to tell like where the where different parts of this are. Everything's just so like blended together, and I think I just froze. Oops. I'm turning myself off for a bit. Sorry, guys. Uh, Lots of technical issues today. Warhammer 40K ones, nice. Very cool. All right, let's see. Let's maybe go with the dark green for some of the details in here. Plastic flavor, yes, of course. This needs to be darker and I think more bluish because we've got that greenish light blending in with the rest of the blues. And this needs to be darker too. Y'all have fun talking about eating plastic. I'm gonna go focus on my drawing here. Okay, I need to get some more details in here too. Oh my gosh, we're like 43 minutes already. Let me get these dark rocks up there too while I'm at it. That's maybe too much. Something like that. Maybe that's good enough. Okay, that's good enough. There's just so much stuff happening in here. I have no idea what to do with any of it. Um, I'm gonna really quickly try to put in the plants and then go back to this background thing because there's like, I have no idea what's happening here. I have no idea what's happening here. I barely have any idea what's happening in here. Oh no. All right, so plants time. Plants will be relatively normal, right? Let's start with just the like, okay, no, that needs to be like really dark. Chose this image. I mean, look, I'm using Genshin Impact uh backgrounds. They're just like insane by default. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. Where did the model go? It froze, so I turned it off. Um, my what's it? My phone is overheating. So, you know, I had to give it a break. I should probably go with the dense watercolor. It's a little bit more forgiving. I think I'll start with a darker color and then maybe give it some more highlights later. Although, I kind of liked the way it looked with the thick color. I don't have time to do like anything exact, so I'm just gonna kind of, wing it. Oops. These are going up this way. Oops. Uh, and these ones are like kind of somewhere in between the, whoops, the more greenish and darker colors. Oh man, we're really running out of time here. And then towards this side, we're getting more of the blues. Oops. Um, these I wonder if I should try to put on the back layer. Dress levels are at 99%. And hello, Tori. Yeah, we're towards the end at this point, although my background thing still looks real bad. Oh man. Okay, hang on. Also, I really want to make these brighter. These ones here. So we're kind of losing the individual petals a little bit, but I think it's more important to get the color contrast right. Okay, let's see. I actually do really want to spend some time to put in these other like plant things in the back, but okay, so let's take 5 minutes to try to put in as much detail as I can in this background here, and then the last 5 minutes to add the remaining plants. Okay, how's that for a plan? That's my plan. I'm going with it. Okay, this needs a big change. That's better, but not enough. I'll do it like that. I don't know what even is going on in there. There's something going on in there. Some kind of something. I think this is like the top of some other tower or something. I don't even know. What the heck is this? There's like some kind of... Also, you can see that my, it's totally, whoops, not aligned with the plants. So it should be like more over here. It's closer to this plant than that plant. Whatever the heck this thing is. Yeah, something ain't something. Exactly. This needs to be lighter. Okay, there's a thing going on there. Stuff in general just needs to be darker. Because I think I started out by filling everything in with the bright colors, and then I just kind of didn't really go back to darken them up. So let's do that now. There's also these lights coming in from the side here that I want to get in. The rails of the bridge. Yeah, the rails of the bridge would be really nice to get in, because I do think that detail adds a lot. But we'll see if we have time. Also, it's just nice to sharpen up some of the edges here. Oops. There we go. Get that a little bit sharper. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Maybe if I just take this color with a really soft brush, I can just kind of blend it in. Also, my computer seems to be lagging a little bit, which is not great for this. Let's not do that, please, computer. And then in here, there's more darker parts. Yo, buddy, what's with the lag? And there's also some more kind of green tints over here. Power of the pen gods. Yeah, let's hope the pen cooperates. The pen's doing fine. It's my software that seems to be lagging. Time for a whole system check. Probably Ghost. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, about the system check radio. I think you missed the intro, but I was saying that I actually need to do a factory reset of my computer because it's kind of been acting up. So, you know, maybe that'll fix it. Oh boy, this whole arch here got totally lost. So let's kind of darken up the area around it a little bit. See if we can get that back in there. I would really like to get some more definition on that central arch because that's like a really focal point. Uh-oh, we're uh almost at the 55 mark. Five more minutes, yep. Okay, let's see. Sorry if I'm not really reading chat right now. I'm trying to finish up as much of this as I can right now. So, apologies. Oops. Come on, come on, come on. And then I accidentally covered this, which I should not be doing. That's probably good enough for that. Okay, we are at 55. So let's try to go in with the plants. Is this gonna be a good color for plants? Maybe. Ugh, no, that's... Come on, don't do that. Okay, we've got some plants here. we can put some plants back here. These plants are not visible. That's okay. I can just a little bit of plant stuff in here. There's that. And 10, hello. Okay, the plants up at the top are kind of darker. Let's put those in with the softer brush. Yeah, that's good. Ugh, stuff is lagging again. Please don't do that. Come on, stop lagging. Panic mode initiated, yet. You can try to. I want to get these plants in there too, but those are so faint. You're not even really going to be able to see them. I'm going to try to do that with a lighter color. Okay, let's see. We have like 3 minutes left. I think that's probably good enough for the plants, right? There's also some like little fish and little like glowy plants that we could potentially put in. What else? We can try to put in the railings. We can try to do railings. Maybe with this kind of color. Although it's so hard to quickly, oh, that's too dark. There we go. That's a good color. Oof. There we go. It's so hard to do this quickly. Okay, whatever. Are they at the right angle? They're definitely not at the right spacing, but that's okay. We can try to put some in here too, on this side. No, that's not dark enough. Ugh. I remember finding it really funny when I was drawing the cathedral scene. And I was just like scribbling in random pews and stuff with like the wrong number of legs. I'm like, someone is gonna look at this and think that it's AI generated because I'm just like not taking the time to, count out what's supposed to go where and like, figure out what a bench it looks like. I'm just going by vibes. Oops. Extra time would be nice, but also feels a bit overkill. Yeah, potentially. I feel like this part just is not correct, but I think we might be done. I don't know. Is there anything else we can do? Here, let's take a look in this mode. I think this ended up actually a little bit too dark, maybe. And it's definitely not like blended out well. This also should probably be lighter. Oh, but I can't. It's hard to do that now because it'll blend in with the plants. Can I just blend this real quick? Just a little bit. And maybe a little bit with this too. All right. I think it's probably good like this. Maybe blend this a little bit. That's not too bad. It's definitely pretty messy, but honestly, all of these are. That's just what happens when you have an hour to draw a whole thing. I think we might be done. Yeah. Oh, wait. 2 seconds. Real quick. We can just take this color and Different layer. We need another layer. Whoops. Just make a new one. Whatever. Maybe the opaque watercolor or something. It's always hard with these like rays of light, like how to make them work. Oops. I guess that'll probably be good. Maybe. Maybe a little bit of something else. Come on, why is this not working? Maybe if I use the transparent. All right, whatever. Close enough. Yeah, you can't really see the rays of light very well, but maybe if I take a big brush and just... Come on, why is it not working? All right, that'll have to be it. All right, well, it's not too bad. I do think it came together pretty well. It was definitely tough, just because, like, this piece has so much going on in it, and it's so hard to tell what some of the details are, because they're all just kind of blended together. Like, what even is this? What's happening in here? What's happening in here? What's happening in here? You know? Even the details of, like, what's happening inside this, like, pool thing. I think the exponential decay of light is just tricky to emulate with strokes. Yeah, for sure. It looks great. Thank you. I like how the plants came out, actually. I think I often struggle with like bright areas, and I think these bright greens actually like came through really well. I think partially just because I did that on a separate layer. Sometimes if I just try to do everything on the same layer, the colors just kind of blend together and get muddy. But yeah, overall, I would say I'm satisfied. So yeah, thanks guys for coming. I hope you guys had fun. This will probably be the last speed paint for quite a while, because I'm gonna be out for the next few weeks. So, next week we're gonna have 2 more episodes of Expedition 33. See ya, Feather Dust. Um, enjoy your break and fix your PC. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to reset my computer after this stream, and then hopefully it'll be working again in time for Tuesday's Expedition 33 stream. So we'll do that, and then I'll be out for a few weeks, and then, you know, I'll be back. I'm actually thinking I might maybe try to fit some art streams in while I'm out. I'm not gonna have my like gaming stuff with me, but you know, all I really need for art streams is my computer and pen. So anyway, I'll see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully. Have a good rest of your day.